Hey, I guess this is working. All right. So, hey, this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan, and I see you guys have seen my notification for this new live stream today. So, welcome, Produce Not Pills and Kathy. Let's move this browser over a little more so I can see you all better. And Kathy, I'm bumping my mic. Sherry, sorry about the Graven Babies. Quick today. Martha, Mr. T, Weave Magic, Doug, and Herlin, and Clady, and Naranjan. Yeah, I'm recognizing your guys' names. Vic from New Jersey, right on. East Coast representing there, Vic. Homemade Mama. No other way a mama should be, huh? Hey, Chuck Brogan, and yeah, caught me live. Awesome. This is a weird time for me. It's pretty rare I do one on Sundays. I've done them before, but it's been a while. Gwen, Vixie Pixie, good to see you, Vixie Pixie, and Dean, yeah, your boy is back here. Laura, representing the South in Georgia. Coach Works Restoration. Interesting name there. Um, cool. So let people hop on here, and we'll do a. Hopefully, you guys saw the title here. It's be a little different today. It's gonna be the same kind of thing in that we are doing a typical live stream. Hang on one second here. Something seems frozen. No, maybe not. Okay, anyway, I'm going to do a typical live stream. Hey, Kay, good to see you, and Jane. But I also have some old vegan books of mine sitting back here. You might be able to see them back here. And I've been cleaning out this room. You might see it's a little different. Like behind me here, it's different now. There's, a different turntable, my amps up here, and see the back of the room here. There's nothing back there. I'm totally changing things around, getting rid of things. So anyway, what I want to do is I'll be selling off some of these books to any of you guys later. If you want to buy one of my old vegan books here, I still have plenty of my vegan books, but I'm getting rid of some of my collection here to make room and to raise some money for Sail Ranch Sanctuary. You've probably seen our vlogs there, hopefully, from a couple months back. They gave us a tour of the sanctuary. We went to their fundraising gala, and we just saw an Instagram post from how they really need some money this week. They've got some new animals that they're caring for, some expenses. So figure, all right, I'll sell these books, and if anyone wants to buy them, I will donate all the proceeds I make. PayPal or whatever, I'll take a little cut. Barring that, I'll send 100% of the money to Sail Ranch. So let me know. I'll put that up in a second or two, letting people get on. But that's not all we're going to do here. We're going to still have a typical, if there is a typical live stream chat. So I see some questions there. Did I see the guy that eats only raw meat? Talking about spheres or something? I don't know. I don't really watch that guy. I don't typically watch anti-vegan content. Not my thing. But yeah, Lisa. Yeah, looking pretty frail and weak here. I'm surprised I'm able to conduct a live stream here. Let's see. What else, you guys? Play a tune. Damn it. No, maybe, but not today. Chuck, yeah, if you want my autograph in these books, I will more than happily if that's what it'll take. And I'm gonna just offer them at a low price. So don't worry, I'm not trying to like gouge anyone. But yeah, if you want my autograph or signature in there and Angie's, if that's what it takes to raise some money for a Sail Ranch Sanctuary, I will do it. So anyway, let's see. Graven Babies, did we like the drawing your daughter did of us guys? Yeah, Graven Babies' daughter is a really talented visual artist. I saw the work in progress of Angie's. It was really good. I don't think I've seen the one of me yet. Did you send that to Angie yet? An image of it? But I remember the one, yeah, you sent of BTS. The ones of BTS look amazing, and the one you did that she sent of Angie looks cool. But yeah, I'd like to see one of me. I can't imagine. Frail and weak. Yeah, Dean, that's what some of the anti-vegans have been saying about me. They'll say whatever. Like, I've never came on and said, hi, this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan, and I represent strongman and weightlifting of the vegan community. Never my thing. I was a runner for many years, pretty much the opposite kind of training and therefore body style. Just watch the Tour de France. I've been watching it the past weeks. Those guys are tiny little dudes, not only height-wise, but just like, muscle-wise or anything. But anyway, yeah, that's what they like to say because I didn't dedicate the past like X amount of my years to bodybuilding. Oh, well, if that makes a person frail and weak, I'll take it. I'd rather look like BTS than most of these anti-vegan dudes. I don't see too many chicks complaining about BTS is what I'm saying. In fact, I see the opposite reaction. Hello, Indra. How's it going? Okay, great babies. You did say you did you did send a image of me. I'll ask Angie. God, maybe she sent. We've been so busy the past few days, guys. Rearranging this room. See, there's nothing back there. Stuff's different here. You have the lava lamps up here now. Things are different. There's a different turntable here, the one that was in our living room. I sold my Technics 1200 decks that used to be back there. I'm selling them off. I sold one already on Craigslist. If anyone wants to buy my other Technics 1200 deck, contact me. Send me a direct message on Twitter or Instagram, and I'll sell it to you if you live in the Los Angeles area. But it's on Craigslist right now. But let me do my first book here. Let me see if anyone wants to buy a book here. We'll try this out. I've never done this kind of thing before in my life, so forgive me if I seem like I don't know what I'm doing, because I don't. But anyway, here's one of the books I've read several times. Scott Jurek, Eat and Run. You know, you might not be familiar with him. Maybe you are. If you are, you'll probably want to buy this book. He's a vegan athlete or runner. He does like crazy, like, he just ran the Appalachian Trail a couple years ago. He does crazy endurance. Like, marathons are nothing for him. He doesn't even like that. He likes ultra marathons. So if anyone is interested in getting this, I have the our PayPal. In fact, let me put it right here too in the chat. I'm not sure how to do this. Let's see. What do these things go for? $15. If anyone wants to buy this off me for $10, I will give all the proceeds minus the PayPal fee to shoot, I don't have my phone for notifications. Let me see if Angie will get me my phone. I'll just get my phone. Hang on a sec, guys. You know what my phone is? You know what my phone is, babe? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, sorry about that, but if anyone sends me a notification saying they want to buy it right now, if anyone wants to buy Scott Jurek's Eat and Run, I'll send it for $10. I'll autograph it, and I'll send $10 over to Cell Ranch Sanctuary. Let us know. Now, don't worry about the PayPal fee. I'll just let PayPal have their fee. Whatever is left over, it'll probably be like, if it's $10, it'll probably be like $9.70 or something like that. And I'll give Cell Ranch everything that comes. So if anyone wants it right now, send $10 to my PayPal address there, and I'll know this is your book. I'll autograph it and send it to your address. So if I get a notification in the next minute, I'll stop and see who it is. Anyway, let's continue on with the live stream. If anyone wants to get that. Yes, I'm just clearing books out. I got too much stuff here. I need to make room. And anyway, I got my phone ready in case I get a notification. So let me put it up here so I will see it if something goes down. So what's up, Matt Bond? Not much, man. Let's see. Produce Not Pills. Does it annoy you that everyone thinks Angie and I are potheads? I mean, what is a pothead, really? If someone has a drink of alcohol once in a while, they're an alcoholic. If someone maybe smokes crack once, they're a crackhead. I mean, yeah, I've smoked pot before. I've never hidden that fact ever before. But let's see. I just got a Gmail notification. Let me see if that was it. Someone just emailed me about my Technics turntable. I don't think it was one of you guys. If Isaac F is out there, I can't get back to that email right now. But anyway, I smoked pot before. If someone wants to say I'm a pothead, I bet these guys call me potheads. Probably smoke way more pot than I have ever. So anyway, yeah, that's what people just say anything. People just say anything about you to try to put you down. No, Jesus, I have not smoked crack. That's one chemical / drug I have never done, and I'm proud I've had the wisdom to I've never even seen crack, to be honest with you. So anyway, not that if I had, I would have done it, but no, never smoked crack. Write that down for all perpetuity there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not bagging on plant-based medicines there or anything like that. Yeah, I've in fact I've said I've had nothing but positive experiences the times I have smoked, the cannabis. I tell you, it's not like a common thing, but when I have done it, it's been good. It's opened my eyes artistically, my ears musically. Good things have happened. I've never ran around and beat up anyone or anything like that. I never made a hate video or anything like that. What kind of Asian am I, yo? I am 3/4 Chinese. Vegan metalhead. You've done it? You've done what? You've done crack? Let us know which one. Sugar Plum, Ryan, I think Angie does yoga. Yep, I'd love to learn a bit, maybe a beginner yoga with Angie. I don't think she wants to teach it necessarily, but yeah, in fact, I just did a little bit of yoga slash stretching in here today. You know, it does a body good to, you know, stretch and work out some of the sorenesses that you get from, at least that I'm getting from the other training I'm doing at the gym. I agree with you, Vixie Pixie. It's absolutely ridiculous that, you know, you can go out and drink all the booze you want for the most part and vomit and beat up your family. But, you know, smoking some grass has been like, you know, could put you in prison for years. It just doesn't make any sense. You know, it's nonsense. Do I speak Chinese? Just a couple words, and no, I never picked it up. I have regrets now. But actually, if I did learn when I was younger, if I had learned Chinese, it would have been the wrong dialect. You know, Mandarin's the, you know, one known around the world. I would have learned Cantonese, which wouldn't have been too helpful, I don't think. Yeah, booze is way more dangerous. One of my friends, when we were teenagers, almost died of alcohol poisoning. I was there. It was horrible. I've never seen a person go to the hospital for cannabis poisoning. There's just no toxic dose of that. Let's see. But anyway, let's get back. Am I making a response video to Bobby's perspective? Yeah, I did. Let me give you guys the link for that. I just left it up for a few hours. I didn't want to leave. I don't like, that guy's so hateful. I just didn't want to leave anything dealing with him on my channel. But right now I'm pasting the link in. I'll just see what it is. I called him Booby. You'll know who I'm talking about. Perspective reaction. Unless he made another one or something. But anyway, here's what I said, and it's up there for you to see. Like I said, I had it up for maybe 5 hours or so for you guys to watch it. And I never took it down. It just unlisted, which means you can view it as long as you have the link. But it's not on our homepage. It shouldn't come up in the YouTube recommendation engine or search engine or anything like that. So it's not hidden, it's just not, you know, being promoted. Well, yeah, if you want to see my reaction to Mr. Booby there, I called him out basically and challenged him to put up or shut up. Oh, Graven Babies, you shared the drawing on there. Now, I haven't been on Twitter for a few days. I've been so busy rearranging the room, getting rid of stuff. I went through so many books. I went through every last piece of vinyl here over the past few days. It's been crazy. So yeah, I'm kind of behind on things. Any new music being released? Just our album, which I should have handy, Long Way From Home. It came out late last year, so it's still kind of a new release for us. But we have started working on new music, and yeah, we're excited to rearrange things a little bit better in here to make music production even better. But yeah, nothing new coming out anytime soon. How many calories do I eat a day? I have no idea how many calories I eat in a day. I'm assuming it's somewhere at least 3,000. On like more active days, maybe 3,500, something in that ballpark. Remember, I'm probably bigger than you are. I'm 6'4", 4.5 really, and about 193. I haven't weighed myself in a month or so. For all I know, I'm 195 pounds now, something like that. You know, so I probably need a few more calories than most people do. K. You have to answer that question for me first, Kay, before I'll answer it for you. All right, let me try auction another book off here. You guys weren't as excited about Scott Jurek. Well, how about Rich Roll here? This is like, you know, one of the early copies. What years did I get this book? Anyway, if anyone wants to buy my copy of Rich Roll's Finding Ultra, a really awesome book, by the way. I probably read this thing like 40 times, and I don't need to make it a 41st time. Again, if you want to buy this for how much does this thing go for? $25. Let's say $12 for Rich Roll's Finding Ultra. I will sign it for you, and I will donate all the money minus what PayPal takes out to Sail Ranch Sanctuary. So if anyone wants it, let me know right now. Say yes, I want it, and then you could send the money to billing at Love Spirals. It's all in the show notes right down below there. I have our PayPal address in there. So if anyone wants to buy my old copy here, which I need to move out of the room here, let me know. It'll be yours. $12. Rich Roll Finding Ultra. all the money will go to Sail Ranch Sanctuary. If anyone wants it, let me know. Right now, let me take a look if anyone is interested in finding Ultra and donating to Sail Ranch Sanctuary. Nope, I don't see anyone doing it. All right, cool. Maybe I'll bring it back up later. Just thought I'd throw it out you. Everett's and Bubbles. I'm just trying to sell off a few books to clear out space from our studio here to make more room, and I'm going to donate all the money to Sail Ranch Sanctuary. So if anyone wants to give me $12 for this, I'll sign it. Angie will sign it. Rich Roll, Finding Ultra. Anyone wants it, let me know. Let's see, the lava lamp back here. That's because the reason why the lava lamp here is pure and simple. I'm of the opinion that any serious music studio should have a lava lamp in here. It's if I go to someone's studio and there's no lava lamp, I'll give them crap for it. I go, where's the lava lamp? You must have a lava lamp in your music studio for me to take your studio seriously. All right, so oh man, a lot of questions here, especially some comments about lava lamps and stuff. But anyway, let's see. Do my family members watch our content? I don't think so. Not really sure. Let's see. What did I miss there when I was pushing Rich Roll's book? I haven't been to Chicago since I've been vegan. I haven't been in a couple decades. So let's see. Oh, Kiko182. Thank you for your super chat tip there. Appreciate that. Much appreciated. And yeah, check our Twitter at Ryan Lum or Happy Healthy Vegan. You'll see a shout out there for it. You want to know if we got our Disneyland annual passes yet? We need more people purchasing lots of yummy vegan options there so they can make more. No, Kika, we have not done that yet. Yeah, that's I think for the Southern California residents in a certain area code or zip code, which we are in, I think it's $399, which is a lot of money, but that's really the cost of going to Disneyland like 2.5 times. So, but there's two of us, so we'd have to buy 2 passes. So we haven't done it yet. So we're just kind of reluctant to go hardcore, you know, and invest that money. Not to say we won't, but just not right now. You know, right now is not a good time. But we want to, so I guess if we get a bunch of super chat tips, or like Kika 182 sent us, we'd be closer on our path to that. But even if we got that local Southern California residence pass, the blackout dates last till I think the first week of September, so we wouldn't be able to go anyway. So we wouldn't even buy it till September. Plus, it's too hot right now, and there's just way too many people there right now. So I like going in the non-summer months. But yeah, good question there. Yeah, we would like to get one. I don't know if we'll ever do it, but that is definitely a desire of ours. We're too tiny of a YouTube channel, guys. If we were bigger, a lot of people think we're big because we have 200,000 subscribers. Half of those, you know, haven't watched our content in years, probably, just because we've been around since 2013. You know, we're still a pretty small channel when all said and done. Let's see. Quantum, why are you asking that question for? Are you asking it out of a good place or a non-good place? Not sure. Let's see. Let's see, what else you guys asking about here? Why are we still talking about crack cravings? Yeah, Rivet, I saw, yeah, for the Disneyland passes, you're right. You can put down like $100 down payment and pay like $25 a month for the Disney passes, which I guess is pretty cool if you look at it like that. You know, it's still kind of expensive because it's like $25 to park there. I guess you could park in the neighborhood and like Uber over for half that. I don't know. I'll investigate that some more. Does soy promote elevated estrogen levels in the body? Asks Quick Expert. Now, I've made several videos about this in the past. No, it doesn't. In fact, look up my video. Let's see, maybe I can do it here. I'm not going to do it here. We've covered it. It's called like soy, the world's most dangerous plant or food or something like that. And no, nothing of the sort happens. Doesn't raise your estrogen levels. In fact, the males in the studies had higher testosterone levels because they weren't eating a bunch of meat, which, you know, as we've seen, isn't the greatest for your testosterone levels. Mine, as a vegan, as I showed last December, as an age 51 vegan, they were on par with a man in his prime, about age 28. Yes, ethical. I said around 3,000 calories, a bit more on more active days, but I say roughly 1,000 calories a meal works out pretty well for a guy my size. Barf from Westminster. Wow, I'm about to sneeze. Yeah, you're right around the corner from us, sort of. About 10 miles away. Cool, local. Oh, thanks, Susan. Some people say I look way older than that, but those people tend to be the haters. Yeah, Brian Turner's done videos on soy too. Besides flax seeds, anything else I eat for omega 3s? Yeah, I just eat seeds in general. I always forget to put my flax seeds on my oatmeal at night, walnuts, and that powder I use. Let's see. Let me link to it again here. I should have the link for that ready to go. Yeah, let me go. Let me leave the link here. Oh shoot, where did I put my link at? Ah, crap. 1 second here, because this has man, I'm so not on top of my game today, guys. Huh. Oh well. That Clean Machine protein that I use, guys. Have you seen me use that? That has omega 3s in there in the form of ALA, so I get it from that too. Yeah, so I think I'm covered pretty well there. How many hours a day do I do sports? I wish I had time to do sports every day. I mean, that's pretty hardcore. I mean, as far as like, dedication and having the free time for that. I probably do stuff maybe 3 times a week, probably roughly like 2 hours a pop, each day, something like that. Oh yeah, all right. We are selling some of these records for cash too, so we're working that out as well. What's that, Groovin' Babies? Did someone call vegans a cult? Yeah, if we're a cult, we're pretty bad. We don't have a leader. We don't have a cult compound. We don't really have mind control and all that stuff. So yeah, if we're a cult, this is the best one in the world because it's pretty non-bad, non-evil is what I'm saying. Hey, yeah, Race Lover. Thanks for joining us, Race Lover. Yeah, speaking of Race Lover, he is the official leader of the vegan cult. In case anyone wanted to know, we can send all news agencies to Race Lover to speak on behalf of vegans because Race Lover is the vegan cult leader. And as he points out here, he can use mind control, which gives him an extra edge over those of us who cannot. How many milligrams of vitamin B12 is recommended? That I can... I don't know the actual number, but here, let me paste our Amazon link down here. This is our Amazon store. And let me just show it to you. In fact, yeah, this gives me a chance to use our software here. Let me try this out here. I'm going to go to the web browser, see how this works out here. All right, so here's our Amazon store here. And yeah, we get a little commission for each thing that's sold on here. But the reason why we made this is because often we refer to products. So the B12 spray I have that I put on here is somewhere in here. I forgot where it's at, but yeah, check it out. And I'm coming back now. Well, I always wanted to try that. I've been using this OBS software to have more exciting live streams, more functionality. But yeah, the B12 spray I use is in there. I don't use it every day. They say to use it every day. I probably use it maybe 3 to 5 times a week. It's like what, Garden of Life, something like that. It's a sublingual spray. And plus there's B12 in my almond milk too. So I figure between the two of those sources, and I use a boat ton of nutritional yeast on a lot of my food. So that's another probable absorbable source of B12. So that's why I think my B12 levels are like in the 90th or 5th percentile, the highest levels of B12 that, North Americans have. Yeah, Nooch. That's what we call nutritional yeast, Nooch. What do I think of Serene saying all plants are toxic? I say point to a study. Let's see some studies. Let's see some major health organizations saying all plants are toxic. I would love to see that. In fact, yeah, until I see that, and I'm just seeing like, extreme oddball bloggers saying that. I'd rather see a health professional, especially an organization, say that. Oakland in the house, right on. We love Oaktown. Yeah, we got to come up there. We got to do an Oakland trip. Angie and I were just talking about that. He drinks cucumber juice? You kidding? No way. I didn't know that. See, I don't watch his content. When is my next meetup? Great one, HackSign21. Probably in September. We're gonna do something because I need to still. I might work on this after the live stream. If not, I'll work on it tomorrow. My next video I need to work on. I want to get it out hopefully next week. Is me announcing my candidacy to run for a political office on behalf of the Green Party, not the Green Party. I'm sorry, the Humane Party. So we're planning to do a meetup, meet Ryan, and probably Angela will be there too. So that'll probably be in September. So stay tuned for that. Otis, why do you think I have an inferiority complex to him or any other anti-vegan? Just curious why you offer that assertion for. What are you getting at? But yeah, I'll tell you more about my political run soon. Just look out for the video. It's just be a short video, like 1 or 2 minutes. Just me announcing what I'm doing, and I'll give more detail then, and there'll be more information to come after. I just need to make an announcement to the world. Cool, you remember the Humane Party, Peggy? Cool, awesome, cool. See, yeah, it's a great party for vegans to support because it's similar to the Green Party, but I say it's like that extended because we actually, as a major part of our platform, believe in the rights of all animals, all sentient beings, not to be exploited. So it just fits in perfectly with the philosophy, with the beliefs of veganism. Hopefully I don't need to buy a suit, but I have some decent clothes though, and I do have a suit laying around here. I just don't like to wear it, obviously. Let's see, what else have I been missing here? Let's see. As long as I'm not another Sanders, well, I'm not running for president, and I'm not 76 years old, so I don't think I'll have any chance of being like Sanders. I have no way to do what Sanders is doing. Squibbles, even though I'm not a weight loss expert, I don't profess to be one, but the kind of trainings I've done over my life, I'll say the best thing, if you're really looking on losing weight, it's endurance sports, because you're just burning calories the entire time, as opposed I'm doing weight training now, but most of the time you're recovering in between sets. If you just want to really just lose weight, have a good, clean, whole food, plant-based diet for one. That's the most important thing I've noticed. And then on top of that, lots of good endurance activity. It could be cycling, it could be running, it could be swimming, something that keeps you moving for like an hour plus. If you could go longer than that, if you can build up the strength and endurance for that, awesome. But that's what I have found personally. Other people might tell you differently, but I've tried many of these modalities of training. And by far, since I've given up pretty much, serious running and cycling and changed to a different type of training style, I weigh more now. I don't weigh as little as I used to, and I'm burning hundreds of calories running and cycling all the time. Oh, well, good for you, Otis. I'm glad you're finding Sverige, or whatever his name is, has given your life meaning and purpose. Awesome. Then what in the hell are you doing here for? I have nothing to say to you, so why are you here for? Just curious. I'm glad, man, it's so cool that you could find your life's purpose from watching Sverige. Wow, mind blown. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm selling books here. Not selling books, but raising money. So here's a prized possession here, guys. Dr. McDougall. Start Solution. You're going, whoa, you're getting up a McDougall book? Yeah, I have plenty of vegan books here. I've read this a bunch of times. I think I know everything about it. So if anyone wants to get this book, I will offer it, and you could pay us on PayPal, and the money will go to Sail Ranch Sanctuary. They need money right now, and I need to get rid of stuff out of here. I've just accumulated a lot of stuff over the years, and I just got too much stuff. So anyone wants to buy this one, let's see what it costs. It's $25. So anyone wants this book for let's just do $10. I think 12 is too much last time for a hardcover. If anyone wants Start Solution, my personal copy, and I'll autograph it for you. You could send money to our It's in the link, billing@lovespirals.com. That's our PayPal. So if anyone's interested, let me know. I'll look right now. If someone says yes, I will pay attention here and look for your notification and make sure you get Start Solution. Remember, all this money is not going to go to me. Tiny bit's going to go to PayPal, and the rest will go to Sail Ranch Sanctuary, who's really in some extra special need of money right now. They always are, but they have some new animal patients living there now. So anyone wants Start Solution, Dr. McDougall, $10 to my PayPal, billing@lovespirals. It's in the show notes. I'll sign it, send the money right over to Sail Ranch Sanctuary if anyone wants it. Let's see. No one wants Start Solution, $10, my personal copy. Own a piece of happy, healthy vegan history and help support animals, getting the second start at life at Sail Ranch Sanctuary in Temecula. If anyone wants it, let me know. I'm just saying $10. If anyone wants to send $10 to billing@lovespirals right now, first of all, let me know so we don't have multiple people sending me money. I have to refund. So if someone wants to know, let me know. Alex Cohen, if you want to hook up, just send $10 over to billing@lovespirals, and I will send you Start Solution signed, Ryan's personal copy. If you want to Alexi, yes, let me know. So when I see that notification, I will know we are cool. billing@lovespirals.com. It's in the show description. I made sure to enter that in before. Hope it's in there. I thought I did it. I see it there. Anyone want it? All right. Anyway, we'll move on. And if someone gets it, I will give you another shout out here. So that's Start Solution, Don McDougall, $10. Just send 10, or if you want to send more, that's cool. I'll give it all minus the PayPal fees to Sail Ranch Sanctuary. All right, Miss Janet too. Cool. Let me see. Really just log into my PayPal. Maybe I'm not even getting any notifications or anything like that. Let me just go to PayPal. 1 second, guys. I should have this stuff ready to go, but I'm not that good. Where is PayPal on here? Do I even have a PayPal app? 1 second, guys. There it is. All right, let me see if anything's happening on the PayPal scene here. billing@lovespirals.com is the address. Let's see. All right, logging in. And let's see, where is activity? No, I don't see anything right now, so it's still up there. $10. If anyone wants it, billing@lovespirals. And if I get multiple offers, I'll email you back. I'll refund you, or I'll give you dibs on one of the other books I'm selling here. But no one's bought anything yet today. Earlier too, I had 12 maybe it was too much. I got my copy, my personal copy. I read it like 40, 50 times of Finding Ultra, Rich Roll. Again, $10. All the money will go to Sail Ranch Sanctuary. And Eat and Run by Scott Jurek, $8 if you want that. So anyway, let's move on over. Let's see, you would like Start Solution. Okay, even if you don't get it during this live stream, as long as no one gets it, you can just email me. Email me off our website, off happyhealthyvegan.org. There's a contact page. Just contact us there on happyhealthyvegan.org, and we'll hook it up. We'll make it all work. We'll get the whole PayPal set up. Oh, Think Vegan. Cool. You went to Disneyland. Awesome. Cool. I'm glad I could help, and I hopefully you used Happiest Vegan on Earth. Hopefully you used her blog and Instagram for help too, because her information is just so awesome, so up to date. Kika, can we collaborate with Vegan Gains? Well, that's kind of tough. That guy lives in on the other side of North America from us, but if you can think of an idea, I don't know what we would do exactly, but yeah, I was gonna do that live stream that they all did last or a couple Wednesdays ago, but I was traveling that day, or else I would have sort of collaborated with him and others. Cool. What else you guys talking about there when I was yapping about all the books there? Yeah, Michelle, if anyone buys the books, I'll sign it. Just let me know and I'll gladly autograph the book for you. If that's what it's going to take for you guys to buy the book and me get money over to Sail Ranch, I will gladly sign the books for you. Hell, Angie will sign it for you. Let's see, Martha, Ryan, would I just email the PayPal address? I don't have a PayPal account. Oh, bummer. Martha, just if you want to buy any of these books, any books I don't sell, and none have sold yet, go to our website, happyhealthyvegan.org. I mean, let's go there together right now, guys. Let's go there. Let me go here to browser. All right, here we are. Let's see. We'll go to Happy, Healthy. If I could spell vegan.org. Oh, I just got a notification from someone. Check that out in a sec. But here, happyhealthyvegan.org. We have a contact page. So you can just email me here on the contact page down below, and I will get back to you and we'll figure out which book you want here. So someone just wrote now, Alexandra, cool. Let me get back to Alexandra here. So where's Alexandra? And Alexandra, let me know right now, which book did you want, Alexandra? Did you want Start Solution? I just got PayPal from Alexandra. So thank you so much. And again, I'll send that right over to Sail Ranch Sanctuary, and they'll greatly support it. So here in the chat, Alexandra, just kind of, if I see you here, let me know which one you wanted. I assume you wanted Start Solution. If so, I'll set that aside and take that off sale for everyone else. That's you, Alexi. Okay, and you want Start Solution, Alexi? I'll assume that, and I'll set it off to the side. Let me know if that's right, or did you want Finding Ultra? And I'll assume you'll want it autographed too. So cool. Big kudos to Alexi for being our first buyer of a book here, and we'll get that sent out to you. Well, I just figured I gotta mail it too. Oh, don't worry about the postage. Thanks for sending a few extra bucks, Alexi, though. Yeah, I was saying 10. Thanks for sending 15, because it will cost a few bucks to send that thing out in the mail. I wasn't putting this all together. I didn't make like a web store for this. I just did this off the top of my head. But thank you. Cool. All right. So what else is going on here? Wesley, I thought I saw a question from you earlier, Wesley, that you were raw and transitioning to less raw. Is that right, Wesley? Let me know if you had a question about that. Just something about that I caught out of the corner of my eye. What is Otis 8 talking about, their ethical revolution? No vegan break free from the cultural conditioning that makes you believe you have some justification to murder innocent animals? Whoa, I kind of missed that. If someone is here just being a troll, race lover, or anyone of my moderators, just time them out. We don't need anyone coming to a vegan chat talking about, oh, I love to kill animals or whatever. You know, if they want to be non-vegan, which is fine, but be cool about it. If you're just going to come here and troll, I don't care what is going on. We just don't want any trolls. Okay, how do we buy one of my books? Ask Kika. If you want to buy one of our books, Happy Healthy Vegan, again, go back to our website, happyhealthyvegan.org. You can buy Angie's book. But if you want to buy one of these books I'm selling here, I think Alexi just got Start Solution, and Rich Roll's Finding Ultra. This is still available. I guess I need to sell it for, I think I need to sell for at least 15. Alexi, I was right, because I got to still pay for postage myself out of all this stuff. So it's going to be at least like at least $3 to $5, something like that. I should have weighed these out. These are heavy hardcover books too. So anyway, you can send to Billing at Love Spirals. It's in the show description right here, billing@lovespirals.com. Let me paste it here for you. So if anyone wants Finding Ultra, $15 to Billing at Love Spirals. That'll include me mailing it to you. Like I said, I wasn't really calculating that early, so I got to pay for postage. Anyway, this one's up for bidding now. If someone wants to buy it, say yes, and I'll see the notification come through on my PayPal, and I will send you, and I'll autograph it. $15, Rich Roll, Finding Ultra, clearing stuff out of my collection so I can make room here to do more in our music room. And again, all the money will go to either a little bit to PayPal, a little bit to the U.S. Post Office, and the rest will all go to Sail Ranch Sanctuary in Temecula. Hopefully you've seen our vlogs on it. Anyway, that's what I'll do. Yeah, send $15 to Billing at Love Spirals. It's in the chat there. Yes, I am selling some of my books, as I said earlier. I've accumulated a lot of stuff over the years. Books either I've read a million times, or I just don't see myself reading anymore because I've read them a million times, and I'd rather clear the space out, kind of downsizing, minimalizing, so I can repurpose this room to make it more functional for what I'm doing here work-wise. Um, so that's what's going on, yeah. And to raise money, I figured, I could either donate them to, a local charity here, or I can help raise some money to help with the ongoing costs at Sail Ranch Sanctuary, our favorite farm sanctuary. Let's see, what else y'all talking about? Proteus Not Pills. Does Angie have anything to donate to the cause? And what are you asking about specifically there, Proteus Not Pills? She's the one that convinced me, hey, why don't you see if anyone online on your live stream would be interested in your books, rather than us donate them to a local charity here. Let's see if we can raise some more money for Sail Ranch. What are you talking about? Cheekbones or something like that? What are we concerned about here? Real truth? Is there something wrong with me? I mean, I'm 51, so I probably don't have the fat cheeks I had when I was 30 and a little bit overweight. So I don't know. You tell me. I get my blood tested every 8 months, 12 months, something like that. Did they say those tests show me to be unhealthy? I'm being facetious. I know they didn't. Let's see. What else is going on? A real tooth is a troll. Yeah, my cheekbones are showing. Yeah, I'm not overweight or anything like that, and I'm older. I don't know if you know how patterns of aging work out, unless you become overweight, which kind of puffs your face out a bit. If you have like a normal body weight, it's not just a vegan thing; it's a human thing. You lose fatness in the cheeks and your face as you get older. So this is kind of what 51 looks like if you are healthy. Okay, is Angie donating anything, or are you just doing your own books? Oh, I see what you're asking about. This is the first thing we're doing as far as like just, yeah, Angie and I are donating money to Sail Ranch Sanctuary because that's what we told them. All the proceeds, all the AdSense revenue we made from our 2 videos about them are going to Sail Ranch Sanctuary. We still have to send that money over. We're going to just probably send it all over with the books in one time right now because they need the money now, it sounds like. So, besides that, I don't think she's selling anything right now over like social media, but if so, yeah, we'll let you know. Yeah, Vixie Pixie, that's why people get cheek fillers, that's why people get Botox to look younger, because they want to be thin like the Hollywood movie stars, but they don't, they want to have the puffier cheeks of their youth, or that people that have more body weight have, and we don't do that sort of thing. Despite what some haters have said, it's so crazy. Some of the stuff that haters say, yeah, we get Botox. If we did, I'd have big puffy cheeks. Let's see, Just Megawatt. I should sell those books signed by both of you or something. Yeah, we're selling them. We are selling them, Just Megawatt. We're selling them to you guys to raise money for Sail Ranch Sanctuary. Okay, Wesley, there's your question. You'll still be vegan, just tired of doing so much raw chewing. I know exactly, because we tried raw for 9 months or so. Raw is a lot of volume, and it's not, even though it's a ton of volume, I hear you, Wesley, it's not necessarily a lot of calories. Angie and I were not trying to lose weight when we were raw. It just happened, and we got pretty skinny, like skinnier than we should be. We're on the lower ends of healthy BMI. We look back in those photos and we are not proud of how skinny we were. But been raw 3 years, had pretty good results. Wow. Let's see, I missed the last thing you said. But time for change, you think? Yeah, I mean, let me just tell you this, Wesley. I know there's a lot of fear put out there by the raw leaders, raw dogma, like once you switch from raw, all these horrible things are going to happen to you, and they're not. Okay, it's possible though. Let me give you a little forewarning that your microbiome is probably adjusted to not eating anything other than what you've been eating. So the first time you have some cooked rice or potatoes, it might take some adjusting. Maybe you'll get a little gas. Oh, how horrible. But there's nothing incompatible. It'll probably just take a little bit. That didn't happen to us. I just want to let you know, I've seen that happen to some people. It might be a little transition period when you condition your stomach to be able to handle cooked food again, and it should just be really quickly. But don't be afraid, nothing bad's gonna happen to you. I remember the first time after 9 months having like some steamed veggies, steamed potatoes, like, oh, I feel great. In fact, I feel better than I did when I was raw. That's when I realized raw wasn't really all it's cracked up to be. And it's not that I've abandoned raw together. You guys know I have smoothies. I probably have more bananas in a day than most raw people have. Derek Tavares, thank you so much for your super chat tip there. Much appreciated. And that will show up on Twitter as a shout out to you. Look for @RyanLum, Happy Healthy Vegan. I don't have a link, Savannah. I'm just doing this really impromptu. I didn't make anything. as far as like a store or a website. But here's the link, billing@lovesparrows.com. If you want to buy Rich Roll Finding Ultra, $15. That'll include me paying for shipping for it. I'll send it right to you. So once the shipping cost has been deducted and the PayPal fee, the rest will go to Sail Ranch. But this is my personal copy, and I will sign it for you too. So yeah, if you want to get that, it's right there in the show notes, billing@lovespirals. Just clearing some stuff out of here. And I'll put another book up for anyone to grab in a second. These are the best ones. I'm giving you first people the best ones. Let's see. Okay, what kind of guitar behind me? The red parlor guitar? No, that's actually the first guitar I ever got. My parents got it for me when I was a kid, like in the 70s. So it's like some weird no-name brand, probably made overseas somewhere, and it's a horrible guitar. It plays horribly, it sounds horrible, but I've kept it all these years, and it's really light, so it just goes up on that wall and looks kind of cool. But no, it's not a Gretsch. No, it's just some weird, trippy, bad guitar. Yeah, you sold your first guitar, Vegan Metalhead? Yeah, I almost sold it a few times, but fortunately it's so bad no one would probably want to buy it. Wesley, finishing up grad school. Awesome. Ready for some changes, including diet. Cool. And remember, yeah, you're not doing anything wrong if you leave raw. I don't think you are, but just don't feel any guilt. I know some of these people will try to guilt you. I know in my last video, you know John Rose, that weird old, white supremacist raw vegan dude, he came on and left a comment saying cooked food is unhealthy. They'll try to guilt you out and make you feel like you're doing something wrong or bad. But trust me, you're going to be fine. Eat some steamed broccoli. You're going to feel good. Steam some potatoes. Make some rice. You're going to feel good. Have some legumes. You're going to feel good. These foods are good. These are healthy. Just don't take my word for it. Check out what vegan medical doctors, look at what peer-reviewed studies say. Say legumes. Some of the longest lived people in the world, what they have in common dietarily, legumes. If legumes are so bad for you, that wouldn't be the case. Yeah, Matt Bond, I thought about that. Like that, that dude going out, sewage going out to vegan festivals and eating like squirrels in front of people. I mean, come on. Even your average non-vegan person that sees that thinks that's disgusting. They're not going to say, hey, that guy's eating a live squirrel. Take that, vegans. No, nothing of the sort. So yeah, I think they're going to, and your average reasonable person seeing that's going to go, this guy is a complete, just doing something is morally wrong. It might even help veganism, like you said, because if you see someone eating a squirrel and you think that's morally wrong, how do you justify the difference between that and the animals that were traditionally taught to eat? Okay, Vegan Metalhead, you've talked to non-vegans and they're repulsed by it. I can't see too many people seeing a dude eating a live squirrel and go, oh my God, God bless that soul. He's a great person, What should you eat? Mystery demands. When you feel weak and fatigued, just eat more food. I can't say there's any food that combats weakness and fatigue, but a whole food plant-based diet is what I'm talking about, as opposed to eating some weird Impossible burgers or something like that. Just eat regular food like the stuff Angie and I show in Keep It Carb Baby. Oh, thanks Izzy for the early birthday. Yeah, I'll be 52 later in the week, guys. Crazy, huh? Favorite vegan sushi type? I don't know. That stuff we had in Las Vegas, that unagi, that vegan eel, was pretty darn good. Yeah, great one, Produce Not Pills. Yeah, the fatigue and stuff. Yeah, hydration, huge issue. Yeah, make sure you're not hydrated. Being dehydrated has all sorts of weird side effects that people would typically not associate with not drinking enough water. Oh, my Strat up there. That up there, it looks like a custom shop. No, it's one of the earlier road-worn guitars. So yeah, it looks like a custom shop job. It's a beautiful guitar. I've upgraded the pickups a little bit, but other than that, yeah, it's stock and it's a beautiful instrument. My favorite guitar is the Telecaster I built a couple years back ago. Let's see, what else y'all talking about? Darlene, will you see me eating countless Dole Whips on my birthday? Great question, because part of my birthday plan, hopefully it all goes as planned, is to end up at downtown Disney that evening and have some food. because we're not going to go in the park. I'm not going to pay $300 to go into Disneyland that day. But I will go down to downtown Disney and try some of the vegan food at some of the restaurants there that we didn't get a chance to check out because we were reading Happiest Vegan on Earth's vlog about all the great eating in downtown Disney. Unfortunately, I don't think they sell any Dole Whips in downtown Disney. But yeah, good guess. You're on the right path of where I may end up on my birthday. Mystery demands, what is my opinion on urine therapy? The notion that if one drinks urine of yourself and other random people, it confers all sorts of health benefits. Well, that's a really bold claim, and big claims demand some big evidence, and I have yet to see any, even the shreddest little tiny shred of evidence. I'm not talking about a testimony. I'm talking about what I demand for all health claims, like say in Start Solution here, which Alexi bought. The claims that say Dr. McDougall's making here are backed up. Here, look at dudes. Look at in the back here. All these peer-reviewed studies, footnotes, references to studies published in the medical literature. That's what I'm talking about. So if someone wants to say, yeah, I drank my piss and I feel awesome, cool, but I'm just not going to do that. Someone could say, yeah, I swallowed some dynamite or I ate some swords and I feel awesome, cool. But until it's like a known fact that it's actually true for most people, not just some guy trying to get hits on YouTube or just some weird reaction, no, I'm not going to do it. In fact, my intuition is that it's wrong, and that's probably what causes some people who have quit being vegan recently, their gut problems that they blamed on eating rice and bananas, which I eat tons of and hasn't caused any gut problems for me yet. You would think maybe something like drinking urine might. So I think you're probably just trolling and asking that question, but you asked. Answer is not. I don't think highly of it. Let's see, Daniel, do you feel tired or sick after eating? Or do you feel great? I feel just kind of full. Sometimes if I eat like maybe too much food or a lot of like thick, rich foods, I'll feel a little more tired. But typically I just feel like I just ate, like meaning I don't want to go out and like run or play basketball. That's what I do on an empty stomach, but I just feel like I do. I don't feel any especially tired or anything like that. And Race Lever brings up a good point. Yeah, if you're eating a lot of smoothies like I do every day, yeah, you'll have a bunch of poops, and that'll detox you and make you feel pretty good too. Where did I buy my lava lamp? Man, I don't even remember where I bought this lava lamp. I've had it for at least a decade. I really don't remember. It must have not been a big momentous occasion or anything like that. Favorite vegan butter? Now, we don't really buy vegan butters, but I remember a few times using the Miyoko's butter, which we were finding at Trader Joe's. They seem to be stocking it pretty regularly, and that seemed to get the job done. But yeah, we'll have it once in a while. Any celebrity sighting stories? Asked Wesley. Can't think of any off the top of my head. We see celebrities from time to time. I don't remember the last one we saw. It happens though. Oh man. Let's see. Francisco wants to see Angie making a video showing her making a vegan bread. That's probably not going to happen. I've never really seen Angie make a vegan bread, so if she does, I'll mention that to her though. All right, what else y'all talking about? Cool, Jared. I'm glad you're appreciating how we're pretty consistent with the videos. Yeah, it's tough, especially when things crop up in life. Your friends are far from vegan, but you feel less lonely knowing that there's some people like us. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, I know we kind of take it for granted that we live in a really, vegan populated area, but a lot of people have told us, especially when they've traveled across the country or just told us electronically that they don't have many vegan connections where they live, and we're like your only vegan friends for some of you. So I'm touched. We're honored. And yeah, that's why we're here to help, guys. We're not here to cause trouble or troll or anything like that. We're not here to become famous or anything like that. We're just here to do our part in showing how veganism is simple, it's easy, it's even normal now. We just found a new restaurant here in Long Beach today that had delicious sandwiches, delicious vegan sandwiches, and apparently they're a chain all over California. just discovered this place. I think it's called Lee's Sandwiches. I have to say, it's so easy to be vegan now. So, yeah. Anyway, forgot where I was going with that train of thought, though. But yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Going to be at Veg Fest in October, asked Travis. Good question. I think at the very least we'll be there on one of the 2 days. He's talking about SoCal Veg Fest in Orange County in October. So yeah, we've been in communication with. In fact, the guys that run that are the people that print up Angie's book. So yeah, we'll probably be there at least one of the 2 days. Do people recognize me and Angie when we're out and about? If so, what is the experience like? Yeah, Wesley. Yeah, it happens more often than we would think. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, we get recognized quite often. Like, particularly at our farmers market, viewers know how to find us there. At a vegan festival or event, yeah, for sure. But just out places, people recognize us. We've been recognized. The last several trips to Disneyland, people have recognized us there. Where else? Just shopping at the market, like at Whole Foods, people recognize us. And just all over different places too. But yeah, it's just cool. People are really cool. I never had a hater come up, hey, you're that happy, healthy vegan guy, F you. Nothing like that. Just people are really nice and cool about it. Did Lee's Sandwiches have gluten-free bread? I did not ask that, Garden Genesis, because I don't have any kind of gluten issues. I just made sure the bread I was getting was vegan, and they assured me it was. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not vegan and gluten-free, so that's a non-issue for me. I imagine that would be a bit tougher. Let's see, Darlene, do you guys get passes at the Vegan Fest to get our food quicker? Yeah, more often than not we do, but that's not always the case. Sometimes we do have to wait in those lines, or sometimes the vendors will know us and know that we're working there or speaking there and try to help us out, like get us to the front of the line or in the back of their stall or something like that. But it's different at each event. Yeah, you're right. Trolls are more comfortable behind the keyboard. You're totally right there, Vixie Pixie. Like I said, I've never had anyone come up and give us any crap. I mean, people come up all the time in the live chat. At least they try to until like Race Lever or Tracy shuts them down. But yeah, people just don't come up and say crap in real life, because truth is 99% of these trolls are cowards. True. Just saying. Let's see. All right, Groove Babies. Yeah, you love gluten. Yeah, me and Angie, gluten is never a problem for us. We never go out of our way to request a gluten-free bread or whatever. But if it happens to be made that way, yeah, we don't complain either. It's just not a big problem for us. Do I like Larabars? Produce not pills. Yeah, I used to love Larabars. Yeah, I used to. I haven't had them much anymore, but yeah, we used to eat them all the time. I really like that cherry-flavored one too. I kind of forgotten about Larabars. I guess they were one of the first, like vegan, like safe, big, bars, big company bars that we trusted. Cool. Martha, vegan and gluten-free and not having any issues. But yeah, eating out can be more difficult. But at home, cool. Yeah, you should, at home you have, so much more control over what comes in. But yeah, going out, that can be tough. Yeah, Vixie Pixie, I'd love to come to Toronto sometime. That sounds fun. I'd love to check out what's going on in Toronto, like Doomy's, the famous vegan restaurant there. It started here in Hollywood. In fact, he's one of my, older music acquaintances. Before he even thought of making a vegan restaurant, yeah, we were in the LA underground music scene together. I was kind of, he had a club. We played, I've DJ'd at it before, but yeah. I was excited to see him expand into vegan restaurateurs. Come in the summer to Toronto. Isn't it really hot in the summer? I know it's super cold in the wintertime. When is the best time to come out to that part of the world, actually? All right, let me do another book. It's time to do another book. So no one wanted my Finding Ultra. So let's try another one here. Ooh, all right, here, guys. All right, this is not a joke. If you saw my last video, you saw me hold up 80, 10, 10. Doug Graham's Fruitarian Tome here. And you guys know I'm not promoting or recommending to follow this diet or anything, but I just don't want to have this book anymore because I don't, believe in Doug Graham's philosophy here. So if anyone wants my copy of 80-10-10 here, wow, this thing went for $30. Wow, okay. So again, I'll sell it for $15 so I can account for the shipping cost to send it to. It is quite a heavy little book here. So if anyone wants it, go to our PayPal. I just pasted it in the chat there, Billion@Love-Spirals. It's also down in the show notes here. So you can get my old copy of 80-10-10. If anyone wants this one, let me know. I'm gonna have to trash that book instead. I mean, I'll pass it on to someone who's like raw or fruitarian curious, I mean, if anyone wants this, I'm not going to comment anymore about it, but you can have it. I'll sign it for, I guess. It feels like I'm endorsing it, but yeah, I'm not going to push this one too hard. But I want to get rid of it because I just don't want it anymore. So I tell you, when you get objects, when you get things, guys, in the world, material objects, there's karma associated with it. Meaning, I have this, and I'm responsible for what happens to it. Am I going to leave it here? If so, it clutters up my space. Am I just going to throw it out into the street? Then I'm a polluter. I need to do something with it. So if one of you guys don't get it, I will just send it to a local charity here. So if anyone wants this, again, the money will not go to me. It will go to the U.S. Postal Service, and a little bit will go to PayPal, and the rest will go to Sailor Ranch Sanctuary. So if you buy this, you can help Sailor Ranch Sanctuary. So I'll see if anyone makes an offer. $15 for 80-10-10. Darth Vegan wants to know, where are you thinking about eating when I go to downtown Disney? I forgot the name of it, but it's I think it's it's not one of those takeout counters. It's actually a sit-down restaurant, and it's a Mexican one. I thought they had some burrito bowls and stuff like that, and burritos. Forgot the name of it. It had a Latin name, like a dude's name or something like that. I forgot. I was looking at it like a week. Her site, Happiest Vegan on Earth. I was looking at her website a week or so ago. I kind of forgot the name, but yeah, probably go to that because that sounds like the most us, the kind of food that we, rice and beans and avocados and guacamole and salsa and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's why we're going. All right, you missed the beginning of the video. What other ones have I tried selling? Asked Autumn. Good question. Yeah, all you guys have missed so far are Scott Jurek, Eat to Run, which I'll sell for $12. It's pretty light, so I could probably ship it, for maybe like $2-3. I'm hoping. So if everyone wants to buy Scott Jurek, Eat to Run, $12. Send it to my PayPal, like Alexi did. She got Start Solution, $12, and I will ship it to you and send the proceeds to Sailor Ranch Sanctuary, that farm sanctuary in Temecula. So if anyone wants that, we'll put that up for bid or just buy at least $12 right now, and I'll let it go for a few minutes. If anyone wants it, I'll let you know if someone gets it. $12, Billion@Love-Spirals. Produce Not Pills. Do I think fellow vegans should speak up about other people who promote the lifestyle who are underweight and may have an eating disorder? That's a tough call, I feel really bad calling out another vegan, especially if they're vegan, not quitting vegan, but if they're vegan, I just try, yeah, that's a tough call. I don't feel like it's my job to be like the vegan police and say, hey, you're not doing vegan right, even though I might think that. And then it's sad if you see that person fail later on and you kind of knew it because of how they're doing it. I don't know, maybe not calling them out, but maybe communicating with them, but people don't like to listen. So I don't know. It's a tough call. It really is. I saw someone asking about Long Beach restaurants. Someone's sister lived in Long Beach. I saw the comment a minute ago. I didn't get a chance to answer it. But there's so many vegan restaurants here, guys. Just look on Happy Cow's website or app for Long Beach. There's a ton. A safe bet, you cannot go wrong if you go to Seabirds. I think it's Seabird's Kitchen. It's on 4th Street. Just a nice, classy restaurant. A good menu, good atmosphere in there. You can't go wrong with Seabirds. So check that out. One of our favorites, though, is it's a non-vegan restaurant. We've been digging the vegan pizza at Fourth Horseman. It's a bar, and they have really good pizza, and they have really, really good vegan pizza options. But if you want to go to a full-on vegan restaurant, Under the Sun, if you like raw, if you like raw, Under the Sun's really good. If you like cooked, Seabirds are really good. Those are probably two nicest, fanciest vegan restaurants in Long Beach. But there's all sorts of other places too, little hole-in-the-wall places. Hip spelled Hippee, I think it is. It's a little tiny hole in the wall next to the art theater, and they sell great like falafels, that sort of stuff. You sit outside because they don't have an indoor space to eat at, just a little tiny kitchen. That's great. Even though they don't call themselves a vegan restaurant there, everything's vegan. Everything. Something has changed in the past month or two since I went there. Let's see, Nick. Don't you know you advises companies? Didn't know you advises companies. Sorry, not interested. Will subscribe. Huh. I have no idea what Nick is talking about. That I advises companies? Is he talking about me or someone else? I guess me if he's unsubscribing. Anyone have an idea what Nick is talking about? Didn't know you advises companies. Sorry. Not sure what Nick is tripping on there. If you have a question for me, Nick, I will be glad to answer. It sounds like you have some kind of misunderstanding about me or something. But yeah, if you're talking about what I'm doing here, I'm just trying to sell old books of mine that I've collected. I don't want the karma of them anymore. I want to get them out of my possession, get them to a new home, and send the money to help feed and care for the animals at Sail Ranch Sanctuary. So let me try another book here. Let me get another book out here. Dr. Neal Barnard here. Breaking the Food Seduction, the hidden reasons behind food cravings, and 7 steps to end them naturally. Dr. Neal Barnard, is he's in What the Health. He's known for his research into treating diabetes, reversing it pretty rapidly with eating a whole food plant-based diet. I will sell this sucker. Say it's $16.99, so we'll sell it for let's do $10 because again, it'll be a few bucks to ship it. If anyone wants Dr. Neal Barnard, Breaking the Food Seduction, $10 to my PayPal, which I just pasted in the chat here. Billion at Love Spirals. All the money that doesn't go to postage and PayPal, I will send to Sail Ranch Sanctuary, and I'll autograph this book. I just need it out of my life. I need to get rid of stuff here. I've accumulated, at age 51, almost 52, I have unfortunately accumulated stuff. So if anyone wants it, let me know. $10. That'll include enough postage to send it to. And again, you have to be in the United States. I can't afford to send this to Europe or Asia. That would be more than $10. So anyone wants Dr. Neal Barnard, Breaking the Food Seduction, my personal copy that I read many times, I'll sign it, send it to you. Let's see. See if I missed anything there. So let's see. Just Megawatt. I thought maybe I endorse companies. I'm not sure what he means by endorse. I mean, I gave some suggestions for Long Beach restaurants, but they don't pay us. They don't give us free meals or anything like that. I'm just telling you my favorite restaurants. These books here, I paid for them. None of these books here were given to me, by the way. I paid regular prices like on Amazon or at a bookstore, and I'm selling them. So I'm not sure what that dude was all upset about. Not sure. It seems like, people that are upset, they're just upset and they'll find any reason to complain. But yeah, I mean, I do work with a few companies, just a couple handful that I like Clean Machine, my stuff I add to my smoothie, that whole food plant that's crushed down. It's got a bunch of amino acids and ALA and other nutrients. I reached out to them because I thought their stuff was cool. Little things like that, but I don't really have any endorsement deals or anything like that. Not sure. And if so, so what? I told you, I'm a pretty small channel here, Angie and I. We're not like, Fully Raw Christina Ravana, even though she's not a vegan channel, we're pretty small potatoes in comparison. Let's see, what else are y'all talking about here? Let's see, Wesley wants to know, when I am elected to my public office, which I am about to announce, can I tell California to quit the avocado extortion? How do you know it's a California extortion? I mean, the avocados that we've been buying from our local farmers at Farmers Market, the price hasn't changed at all. So I'm not sure what's going on in the marketplace outside of that. But actually, if I am elected to my office, I'll have no control over areas that produce avocados, really. So that'll be completely out of my ability to do anything there. Okay, pros not pills. I just use one scoop of that Clean Machine in my smoothies. Yeah, it depends. I do from half to a full scoop. Like today, I didn't go to the gym. I didn't do any real tough exercise. So I just put maybe half a scoop of that Clean Machine powder, which again, it's a whole food plant. It's not like some weird chemical synthesis. It's a whole food plant, duckweed, all ground up. So I figure if I get an extra 10 grams of protein, because I'm a big dude and older, my needs are a little more, not a big, no, nothing bad's going to happen to me. In fact, my body's still recovering from the previous workouts this week. But on a day I go hard at the gym, yeah, I'll have a whole scoop of that stuff. Again, it's just 20 grams of protein, 40% of your regular daily allowance for omega-3s, or recommended amounts, not allowance, but yeah, what they recommend, the government recommends. So yeah, I figure just get a little bit extra of some nutrients I might not be getting a lot of, and nothing bad's happened so far. Let's see, what brand of sunscreen do I use? Great question, Darth Vegan. I don't use any sunscreen, but I have to have a lot of disclaimers there. I try to minimize my sunlight exposure as far as like the harmful times of the day. Say when UV rays are over, say on a UV index scale over 6 or 7, I really don't stay out that long. I do go out long enough so that I can get absorbed vitamin D. I can just go out shirtless in the sun, so I have to spend less time because I'm exposing more skin to the sun. Maybe 10 minutes before I can even begin to tan, let alone burn. But again, I have olive skin. If you're really pale, you might burn in that 10 minutes. But yeah, I just kind of limit my sun exposure to kind of what I need. If I go running in the sun, I'll do that in summertime at high noon, so I get some vitamin D, and the rays aren't that strong. But this time of year, if I go running in the sun, I don't. I'll wait till dusk or something like that. So yeah, so I don't wear a sunscreen, and you can see I'm not super tan, I'm not super pale, just kind of just right. Joseph LaBush, thank you so much for your super chat tip there, Joseph. And you're asking about, let me see something. Let me resize my browser here. It's getting cut off there. Oh, I missed your question from earlier, Joseph. My bad. You want to know what I ate today, and if I shop at Trader Joe's, your favorite store. Let's see. Today I had, as I talked about, Angie just discovered for me. Actually, I had to go out and meet a fan of my band Love Spirals Downwards. I was selling it because I'm clearing stuff out. I sold the microphone that my band used to record our second, third, and fourth album. And he bought it, and he lives locally. So I met him at a local sandwich shop, which I was talking about, Lee's Sandwiches. So I grabbed a sandwich there, their Pilgrim sandwich. I'm not sure if it's named after Scott Pilgrim. I just made sure everything was vegan on it. And I split that with Angie. And before that, I had my banana smoothie with the half scoop of the Clean Machine. So that's all I've had so far. And I'm sure we'll whip up some kind of awesome dinner later on tonight. And do I shop at Trader Joe's? Not regularly, but there is a local one, and I do pop into it quite often. I mean, not quite often. Like Whole Foods, I go once or twice a week. Trader Joe's, maybe like once a month. But I do have my favorite goodies that I like to get there. So hopefully I answered your question there. My opinion on distilled water, I saw that earlier, Mystery Demands. I just have a water filtration system here, so I don't even bother with like distilled water. I really don't know too much about distilled water, so it probably I wouldn't be the best person to ask about it. I just say I just don't drink it, not because I'm avoiding it. I just have another water solution. Let's see. Someone's talking about Chris Kendall, Raw Advantage. Yeah, I assume he's still Raw. That name wouldn't work for him anymore. Yeah, really nice dude. I met him at the Woodstock Fruit Festival. Met him when he came out to California like a year after that. Really cool guy. A lot of people think I have wars with raw people. I don't, I just have wars against raw dogma. But Chris is cool. He's never, said anything I found was too like dogmatic or weird like that. He just, seems like a sensible dude, and it's working for him. So kudos to Chris. Will I ever be switching over to Sony camera gear? Asked Matt Bond. Gee, how do you know about my camera gear? Have I talked about it before? Probably not, just because the expense of switching over to a new camera and lens system. I'm pretty invested in my current setup here, and it works. Yeah, I'm not a huge videographer or a huge photographer for that matter. So yeah, what I got here, even I'm just on a webcam for the live stream for our the videos where I'm like, debunking or responding. Yeah, I'm on a nicer Panasonic GH3 camera. which totally is more than fine for doing YouTube videos. I have it going through a really nice microphone though. I'm not using the one built in. It's going through one of my studio mics. So yeah, as long as I have good audio, I'm pretty happy with our setup. I have a pretty good lens too. It's pretty fast, so I get the nice bokeh in the background, which you're not seeing on this live stream. Okay, I have mentioned my equipment. So yeah, I'm probably not going to switch to Sony. However, I will put it out there, Matt. If you want to unload some gear, if the karma of old Sony camera gear is too much for you to bear, you can send it here, I guess. And then I'll have to bear the karma of it. But if you have some gear you think that'll help me out, contact me and we can talk about it. But yeah, I don't think I see myself investing. I mean, isn't a camera body at least like, $1,500, $2,000 or something like that? And lenses, pretty expensive too. I'm saying my gear is working out pretty good. But yeah, thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm trying to downsize right now, guys. I'm trying to downsize. I'm not trying to accumulate objects right now. If anyone wants to buy one of my Technics SL1200 turntables, again, let me know. Contact me if you live in the LA area, because I cannot ship those things. Those things are like 40 pounds. What else you talking about? Cool, Wesley, one of the chillest live streams. Awesome, Wesley. I'm glad you're saying that. And especially you being, a raw food person. I hope you see even though I am personally not a raw foodist, and I point out some of the risks of raw, meaning the risks meaning you probably might not be vegan in a couple years. I'm not like bagging on raw. I'm not like, you know what I mean? I'm really fair, and at least I think I am. So I'm glad you watch our channel. A lot of raw people have been giving me crap lately, saying I'm like their enemy or something like that. I've done it before. I have books, but cool. Darth Vegan. All right. Super chat tip there. Thanks, Darth Vegan. Do I think veganism and socialism are related? Well, they can be if you want them to, but I mean, if you look at the definition of veganism, it's a moral and ethical principle about not exploiting animals for food or clothing or any other purpose. So that's pretty precise there. I think, how could they be related? Maybe like a socialistic society would benefit veganism more? I'm not sure. You might have to be a little more specific for me to see the connection that you obviously, I think, see that I'm not getting yet. But yeah, share with me what you're seeing there, Darth Vegan. I will think about it. I intuitively, my first reaction is no. I don't think they are inherently related. Ooh, I just got a notification here. Oh, it's not for the someone bought something off our web store here. Let's see. Oh well, but cool. Thanks for buying something off our store. I didn't see what it was. It could have been a Keep It Carb baby, I think. Anyway, let's get back to here. Yeah, Garden Genesis. I agree. Veganism isn't that much political. I personally know right-wing vegans and very left-wing vegans and people like myself who, at least I perceive myself not really being part of that political spectrum. I like to step outside of it. I say I'm just someone who uses rational thinking. Not to say left and right don't use rational thinking, but I really don't really align myself with any party other than the Humane Party. And on top of that, it's all about rational thought, and that's why I like the Humane Party. Let's see, did I miss some comments there about politics? Let me see. In theory, socialism prevents the exploitation of the working class. In theory, yeah, in theory, it doesn't, it doesn't at all. I mean, in theory, yeah. I mean, if it really did, I would give it more credence. In fact, I think socialism's got like a dirty word. It seems to become a dirty word, especially amongst right-wing circles. I mean, what do they really mean when the right wing is attacking socialism? I just don't see anything wrong with if we're being taxed as we currently are. I don't see anything wrong with the money that we're being taxed going to causes that actually help people as individuals. Like, I'm really not too stoked about how the United States military is like the largest of any in the world. It's pretty much like the budgets of all other countries combined. Like, why do we have to have so much freaking army stuff for? I mean, we could have a little bit less and probably still be just as secure. Why can't some of that money go so that colleges are not as expensive? Why should education set you back like $80,000 as an undergrad? Why do we pay more for medical costs than any other developed country, and we get less for that money? I'm just saying, maybe we could redivert some of that money. Why is that socialism? It just seems like rational redistribution of money already taxed on citizens. If you want to call it socialism, you can, but I think they're just throwing that out there to scare people. There's nothing socialistic about taking money from military. It seems like an enormous amount, way more than necessary, and put into causes programs that help people, actual people. So you're not in debt if you get sick. You're not in debt if you get an education. Now, I'm with you, race lover. Why are we the only developed nation that doesn't have a healthcare program for all its people? One that's funded where you don't have to, like, go broke if you get sick, or go broke paying the premiums and deductibles. It's ridiculous. Why is our country the only one that can't get it together? It doesn't make a lot of sense. Well, it does, because the powers that be want to keep it in place, and when they see anything like that come up that tries to fix medical care, they'll call it socialism, because they think that people are scared by that word. Yeah, publicly funded military is a kind of socialism too, if you look at it, huh? I don't see the left throwing that out there. Did I see Canada's new food guidelines? Yeah, I know they've been creeping more towards plant-based. I remember when that story came out a while ago. Has anything changed since then, Garden? I'm sorry, Reva. Has there been a new follow-up to that? Is it even more plant-based than before? I guess that's the stuff that triggers these anti-vegans, huh? Seeing how the world is moving away from their beloved meat. Vegan metalhead, sorry to hear that. See what I'm talking about? That dad went bankrupt from having sounds like unnecessary open heart surgery. That doesn't happen if you live in other developed Western countries, these socialist countries. If that's what it means to be socialist, not go bankrupt if you get sick, call me socialist. Call me Zurbach 29. I don't care what you call it. I just don't think that it's right that we have the biggest military in the world many times over, yet people can't afford basic health care. There's something weird with that. And I don't think that has to do with socialism. It's not leftist. Again, I don't agree with any real political part of the spectrum. I just consider myself a rational thinker, pure rational thinker, and that's what makes sense to me. You can call me Stalin if you want. I don't care what you call it. And Racer rings a good point. They always seem to find money for war, but not to fund, healthcare for people, for the citizens. I don't want to get too political here, even though I am venturing into politics now, as you guys know. Sorry to hear that too, Metalhead. Yeah, he won't listen to you about changing the diet that probably caused some of those health issues. Really sorry to hear that. I'm with you. I feel your pain there, because that's the story of what happened to my dad too. Unfortunately, passed away 10 years ago. Wow, that's coming up in next month. I lost him 10 years ago to his battle with just diseases that complications that arose from poor diet, like heart attacks, cancer removed, just all sorts of things failing with his health, emphysema. I think that was probably due to his smoking too. Just it shows you how he did fine for the first 65 years of his life, but eventually it all just kind of came crashing down. So now a lot of meters say, I feel great now, I'm healthy, I do all this stuff, I can deadlift 1,000,000 pounds, I can do whatever. It's like, great, you're young and healthy now, but it might not, it just all might. What I'm saying is, youth can get away with a lot of bad, doing lots of bad, unhealthy things. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, herbivore life. Your mom, cancer, processed foods. Yeah. Yeah, that's just so, available, abundant, to eat unhealthy processed foods. That's why, yeah, we promote a plant-based diet. Sure, not every bite of every meal is, of course, but yeah, that's what we eat day in and day out. And that's what we do promote to you guys, because that's what the science has shown. Kathy lost her dad to heart disease as well. See, a lot of us here. I think that kind of, I don't know if there's any coincidence, guys, that, my dad passed away in 2009. And 2010 is when I went vegan. I mean, I was already flirting with it before, but yeah, 2010 when I said, screw it, I'm drawing a line in the sand. I'm not getting any younger. I don't want to go down that road that he went down where the last 10 years of his life were just completely miserable. Though he just retired, and like a few months later, I don't think he was retired a year, and had his first heart attack, and life was never the same for him afterwards. And his dad before him died of a heart attack. So it just kind of was getting more real for me as I'm getting older, 40, and I'm going, gosh, I really should, make actions now that will produce positive results for me, not only now, but into the future, sustain me into, hopefully, knock on wood, a healthy, rest of my life. I know I'm not going to live forever, but I don't want to have the last 10 years of my life be like his. Wow, a lot of other people here have lost loved ones. Vixie Pixie, Cynthia, Vegan Marshall. Wow. Yeah, heart disease is the number one killer of people in the West, in our Western countries. Diseases of diet. And yeah, that's why I really promote a vegan diet. I'm in it for the ethics and morality, obviously. That's why I went vegan first. But I think once I started seeing the healthful benefits of a vegan diet on top of the ethical, moral principles, that's when I was just convinced. And I saw the environmental benefits. It goes, sign me up. Why are we not all going vegan right now? Do we want to not do anything about, if you don't care about animals, how about our environment? How about your health? It just seems like such a no-brainer. It's just such a win-win-win. Help reduce your likelihood of contracting and dying from the most common causes of death: heart disease, stroke, the most common kinds of cancer, emphysema even. And the environmental follies that we are facing due to animal agriculture, and just too much resources being put into food production. We need to back that down dramatically, and that's what plant-based diets are all about too. And not to mention, why do we need to kill billions of animals each year when we don't have to? We can get by not eating animals. Not get by, we can thrive, we can be healthy. So to me, that's why I got into it, guys. It was just a no-brainer. I got into it for the animals, and I learned about the health. I learned about the environmental benefits, and I'm just sold. I go, this is it. This is exactly the right diet for me, and I want others to see how easy and simple it is to be vegan. It was a little harder in 2010. It wasn't that hard, but that's why I got into it. It wasn't that hard. In 2019 now, simple, so friggin' easy. And it gets easier every year. All right, so anyway, that was me ranting there. Let's see if I have any other books here anyone wants to buy here. Speaking of getting into veganism, this is one of the first books that I bought that I learned a lot about the benefits of plant-based diets, of vegan diets. The Food Revolution by John Robbins. This is really one of the first, if not the first, real vegan book where I learned all this stuff I was talking about here. Like I told you, I knew about the animals, but I didn't know about the environment and health as much. All in here. Now, he gets into the animals too. So I'll put this one up for bid. If anyone wants this one, I paid $19.95 for this one. It'll probably be a few bucks to ship as well. So I'll sell it for $12. It'll probably be about $3 to ship. So the rest of it will go to Sail Ranch Sanctuary in Temecula. So if anyone's interested, let me paste my PayPal address. And it's in the show notes too. So if anyone's interested in John Robbins' Food Revolution, it's a really good book. A lot of you guys might be past it now, but if you're new to veganism, this is a really just good overview of, let's see, how your diet can help save your life and our world. That's what I was just talking about, right, guys? Forward by Dr. Dean Ornish. So if anyone's interested, again, I'm clearing out old books that I haven't read in years. I was really honest with myself. I looked at some, I said, I haven't read it in many years, and I don't see myself reading it again. I need to move on. I need to clear the space out of my house here. It's fairly small. I need to reclaim my space back. So if anyone wants it, I'll sign it, send it to you, $12 to billion@lovespirals.com, and you can be the new owner of it. So I'll see. I'll put it off the side here, see if anyone sends me bids on it or buys it, and I'll get the notification on my phone here. Yeah, and I tell you, the money will go to Sail Ranch after I pay for postage and PayPal takes their little cut. See, Garden Genesis sounds like a wonderful book. Sounds like a worthy sanctuary as well. Yeah, Sail Ranch is awesome. Yeah, I have nothing but great things to say about them. All the work and effort that goes into keeping these animals fed and cared for 24/7. It's amazing. Well, I have a list of all the books on the stream, Sean. No, but let me know if you're interested in the food revolution. I think my big cool ones are that and Finding Ultra. Let me know right now if you are. Yeah, I'll sign a copy. I will give you a signed copy. So let me know right now. Both of these, either one, $12. Let me know which one it is. If I get a notification, I will ask you. So either one. Rich Roll's Finding Ultra, awesome book. I've read this thing 40, 50 times. Food Revolution, haven't read this thing maybe nearly a decade maybe. So let me know. I'll sign it, send it to, and send the proceeds to Sail Ranch Sanctuary in Temecula because they need some money right now. They acquired some new animals that have some special needs, and they are looking for some extra bucks. Okay. Let's see. Martha, you would like Food Revolution and the Neil Bernard book too. You don't have PayPal though. You did email me 10 minutes ago. All right, Martha, I will look for the email when this live stream is off. Assuming neither of these books or whatever is available, I'll let you know. I'll communicate with you and we'll figure it out. Okay, Martha? So that's cool. If you don't have PayPal, we'll figure out another way to do it. There's other ways to do it. Since we run our web store, we can figure some way to make it happen. Credit card, Bitcoin, who knows? We'll get it worked out one way or another. Write a check maybe even. Okay, Martha, so I'll check the email as soon as this live stream is done and look for me to get back to you after that. So thank you, Martha. We can thank Martha there. So it sounds like we got another contribution for Sail Ranch Sanctuary. Oh, Sugar Plum, your phone died? Oh, keep a charger handy. Yeah, vegan coin. That's what we got to start, huh? All right, so, what else y'all talking about? Cool. Food Revolution is worth buying, says the 2 point slow. Food Revolution is worth buying just for the story it gives on meeting a pig farmer. Wow, see, it's been so long, I don't remember that. So cool. Awesome. Thanks for putting that out there. I don't recall that bit. With all this technology, I can do it somehow. I totally can. That's my philosophy. All this technology, there's got to be some way to get it done, huh? Oh yeah, Can't Stop Blind. Thank you so much for that. You're absolutely right, Can't Stop Blind. Thank you, Martha. This might be how we do it. He says, I've done this before. I forgot. It's been a while. You should be able to send her a money request from PayPal. So it'll have you just be able to do it right from that. So we'll try that first. That's probably the easiest way to do it without me having to do some workaround of some kind, So yeah, thank you, Can't Stop Blind. Great advice there. Oh, man. All right, so thanks, Andy. I will. My neighbor asked me, how do you make vegan food, Cynthia? You ever ask your neighbor, how do you make potatoes for Thanksgiving? How do you make beans? How do you make greens? Cook your greens, not like salad, but like broccoli, stuff like that, asparagus. It's funny how people think vegan food is this weird kind of food. I mean, it could be as easy as making potatoes, or go buy some like Beyond Burgers, not sponsored or anything like that. It's pretty easy to make vegan food. They're probably making more vegan food than they already know. Unfortunately, maybe they're pouring some butter on it or something and unveganizing it. That's funny. How do you eat a banana or an apple, huh? I know, huh? It's like, yep, I bet you eat some fruit too, unless you're a carnivore or something like that. Fruit is the devil. Why don't I apply for a YouTube verified badge? What would that do? Just megawatt? We had a YouTube, what's that called? Channel advisor or something like that a few months ago, and she never suggested that to us. What would that do? I'm just curious. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sure how that help us. If it's worthwhile, I'll check into it. Hey, awesome Al 360. How's it going? Um, let's see. I see something about Buddhism here. Let's see. Who is that? Oop, I'm not scrolling that proficiently here. Wesley again. I know it's judgmental, but how do Buddhist values allow for meat eating? Yeah, I wonder that same thing too there, Wesley. And I just think it's a kind of lazinism with their understanding of the core values of compassion and sentient beings. I agree with you. I've been to a few Buddhist temple ceremonies. Well, they'll pass around like some beef jerky, and fortunately, they know some Buddhists find that disgusting, and they'll have some like veggie version instead. But I'm going, how can we like have a religion that's focused around compassion for all sentient beings, and yet be eating uncompassionately the sentient beings? I don't know. So yeah, no religion's perfect, but at least there is that built into Buddhism, and there is a large percentage of Buddhists who take that as seriously as I do, and that's why, like, especially out here, and I know if you go to places in, like, say Taiwan, you can find Buddhist restaurants where the food's all meat free, and for the most part dairy and egg free. It's a lot of these places are vegan, is what I'm saying, and it's based on certain Buddhist sects. Deny that animals are conscious. I mean, come on, not just like just saying the earth is flat. We all know animals are conscious. We know that. I mean, you hit a human and they feel pain and you see a reaction. And if someone were to hit, like, say, their dog or cat, which I'm not recommending in any way, shape, or form, they would see the animal in pain and react. I mean, how? So if that happens for a dog or cat, it would happen if you were to hit a squirrel or any animal. It's just silly to say animals are unconscious and don't have a conscious experience when they can react in pretty much the same way as we do to the same stimuli. Taste test of the Impossible and the Beyond Burger? Nah, not really. I don't want to seem like I'm promoting either of them or anything, but especially Impossible, since they've been kind of loosey goosey on how they've been presenting their food at events as being vegan when they'll have some non-vegan stuff attached to it. What if the earth is flat, RH Music? Then I say run for cover, because you know how many satellites will drop out of the sky right now if the earth were somehow flat and gravity pulled them down straight to our surface and hit us all? That would be bad. Any conspiracy theories I think are probably true. I don't know if it's conspiracy theory, but I think we all know it's complete bullshit when you see, like, the Cattlemen's and Beef Association of America saying consumers would be confused when they see the burger word, attached to like a non-meat product. They would be confused when they buy vegan burgers, plant-based burgers, the Impossible or Beyond Burger. It's like, come on, no, I don't think that's conspiracy. That's just stupid corporate misuse of power. Oh, thanks, Aaron. Yeah, produce not pills. Let me do that for you right now. Let's go to my browser here. Um, let's see, and we'll. All right, cool. We'll Google Sale Ranch. Yeah, if you don't want to buy my books and you want to deal directly with Sale Ranch Sanctuary and give them a contribution right now, because I said they can really use it. Here they are. SaleRanchSanctuary.org. So let me copy this URL and I will paste it here back in the chat. SaleRanchSanctuary.org. So yeah, so if you didn't want to buy any of my books, you just want to go directly to them, contribute 100% to them, I fully encourage it. I was just trying to sell my books and help them out at the same time, but totally understandable. In fact, that's a great idea. I should have had that ready to go. It shows you how this was very impromptu. It was nothing planned, just kind of spontaneous. Do a live stream, chat with you guys, and sell a few of my books and support Sale Ranch. Like I said, they've acquired a few new animals, special needs, special problems going on, and they made a plea to get some extra money right now. So we're just doing whatever we can to help them out right now. So if you have anything to give, they can really use it. Okay, just Meg, let's see. Yeah, about the approved YouTube. Lots of benefits. You don't see any downsides. You get a blue check mark next to your name. You get comment priority. Okay, cool. I will check that out, just Mega. What's it called again? Certification, YouTube certified. I will check that out. Cool, thanks. Every time I visit another YouTube channel or video or make a comment, yours will stand out. All right, cool. I'll check that out. Where's Angie? I think Angie is editing right now. That or resting. Like, and we've been going so hard. I told you, we've been rearranging all the room here. Notice how the stuff's gone in the back of the room. New stuff here. Yeah, we've been going hard. We went to a vegan event last night for Man Eating Plant, one of our favorite food makers. We were sitting out in the cold, and we came back kind of late. And we got up this morning, and she was feeling kind of burnt out a little bit, a little tired, a little under the weather. So she's just chilling right now. Just, you know that feeling. I don't know if you guys get it. It happens more as you get older, but you can get a little more run down a little more easily if you're going too hard for too long. It's your body kind of is telling you, like, to take it easy just for a little bit, you know, just so I can get everything back together and be properly energized when doing activities. Did I pick the wall color? Produce Not Pills. Yeah. I did choose the wall color of this room. I like it. I don't know what I would have done if I were to do it differently right now. Angie doesn't like it because when we film in here, she says it kind of causes a green glow on her skin. And I see what she's talking about. She points it out to me. So I'm not sure how we would redo it. Maybe I'll just have an accent wall. Maybe leave the guitar wall green and the back wall, paint that a different color. I don't know. Not sure. No, you don't want me to bring Angie for us right now. She hasn't left the house, hasn't put on any makeup today. We didn't even do our Sunday farmer's market today. We were that tired. We just wanted to take a break and just be chill. Like I said, I just left the house to meet my friend or just sort of fan at Lee's sandwiches so we could exchange the microphone that he bought, the one I was getting rid of because I'm clearing stuff out of my life right now. Maybe a lighter shade of green. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I just want, if I do the back wall abandoned green completely, just find a color that would work better to make Angie's skin not look like green. I'm not sure that would be. Maybe just like a more neutral color, like an off-white, because her studio's, maybe I'll just use the color that's in her office, kind of this beige kind of color. I'll see that. Yeah, it's a good idea. I think that would look good in here. Shoot, if I do that, I should do that soon because there's going to be a love seat back there soon. Thank you there for Can't Stop Blind for a quick summation of Buddhism there. I like to tell people that too. It's not really a religion per se, not the way most people understand religion. You know, there's not like a deity or some being that transcends space and time or anything like that. It's really a psychology and a philosophy wrapped in one that involves compassion and yeah, it's different from any other religion I'm aware of. A blue shirt on that back wall? Wow. I'm not sure how that would look against Angie's skin. I had a blue room before, a studio before this was blue, and I think I'm afraid to go back to such a bold color. Yeah, so anyway, thanks for the tips though, guys. I don't know if I'm going to have time to paint before the love seat arrives later this week. Consider my birthday is like right before then too. Justin, you want to become a vegetarian but don't know where to start. Let's give Justin Brown some advice here, man. It's really, really easy. There's so many ways to go about it. I mean, you can go cold turkey and you probably won't have any negative side effects or anything like that, or you can gradually phase it in. If you want to make the transition really super easy, you can like eat more of these like, you know, fake meat products, you know, like Beyond Burgers and stuff like that, or just egg if you're into eggs. We're more on just eating regular whole food plants, but I would say the most important thing is to make sure you're full. A lot of most plant-based foods are less calorically dense than what you're probably eating. especially if they're higher in fat, which has about double the calories per gram or ounce, however you want to measure. So just make sure you get enough food. Make sure you're not going, oh, I went vegetarian or vegan, but I'm so hungry. So you might, what I'm saying, you might have to fill your stomach just a tad more to get the same amount of calories from your meals. Let's see anything else here. Beans. Yeah, I love beans. And you're probably eating beans already, I hope. Dennis. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. What I'm filming on right now for these live streams is a relatively inexpensive Logitech webcam. This is not what I film our regular videos on. I wish I could live stream from my Lumix camera. That would be amazing. I've read some hacks on how people do it, and it involves getting some extra hardware and stuff. So anyway, yeah, this camera I'm on right now is pretty pedestrian compared to our regular, video camera. Bowls, yeah, there you go, Reva. There's a good idea. Bowls, great, easy vegan starter meals for sure. There we go, Ethical Revolution. Yeah, get some plant-based milks too. Even if you're talking about vegetarian, get some plant-based milks. Just get off the freaking dairy. That's probably the worst thing for you when you get down to it. The most addictive, because a lot of people don't know. I think I read it in some of these books here that I'm trying to sell, that there's morphine in dairy. All dairy, cheese, milk, but not in plant dairy, but in cow dairy. I assume goat dairy too. So yeah, that's one reason why it's hard to quit that. And most people are lactose intolerant, have all sorts of either digestive reactions, acne reactions. So yeah, plant-based milk's my favorite. You can try them out. There's so many kinds, like rice, oat, flax, soy. My favorite is almond, but I'm starting to dig the flax milk too. But yeah, just try the different dairy milk, non-dairy, the plant-based milks out for sure. RH Music. Got off dairy, switching to almond milk. That was the favorite. I tried so many, and once I discovered almond milk, oh yeah, this is my favorite by far. And again, not to say I don't enjoy others, but that's the one that just feels the most me. Yeah, try some chocolate ones, some chocolate milks too. If you like chocolate milk as a non-vegetarian, enjoy chocolate milk as a vegetarian for sure. Well, I just got a PayPal notification. Let's see. No, that was a Twitter notification. My bad. What is our vegan book about? Let's see. Our vegan book. I haven't even pimped our vegan book yet here. Ours is called, it's Angie's book. She did all the writing. I just trying to help her, advise her in a technical manner. It's called Keep It Carb, Baby. Just to play on words, because a lot of people are afraid of carbs, carbohydrate foods, which means plants. We're not talking about Twinkies and donuts and stuff like that. We're talking about whole food plants, as you can see on the back cover here. Yeah, just whole food plants, man. Lots of. Let me just pull some stuff out here for you. Let's see. If you're Canadian, here's a white bean poutine, which is basically some oven baked fries with like a mushroom gravy on top. How's this look for vegan food, man? Look at this epic burrito bowl here. We got some brown rice, we got some black beans, some salsa, some guacamole. So freaking good. We're talking about whole food plants like that. Just stuff you probably would be eating anyway. Check out these tacos here, man. Look how good this looks here. If you're interested in our book, it's happyhealthyvegan.org. Let me see if I can pull that up for y'all here. Oh, let me get in my history. 1 second, guys. All right, if you're interested in getting our book, it's on our web. We have an ebook too. If you don't want to get a physical book, I hear you. If you're younger, you're not into books, that's cool. What's cool about the print book though, see how it's printed with this like metal binding here, so you can just leave a page open on your kitchen counter or wherever you're cooking at, and it stays open. But yeah, check out Keep It Carb, Baby. Ebooks, I think like $12 or something like that, maybe $12.99. Print book's about double that because it costs more to print it up and all that stuff. But yeah, Race Lover, let's get physical. We're talking about book there. So yeah, I think that's, not to toot our own horn, but what we have in here is a great introduction to how to make a few basic meals for yourself, especially if you're not that talented in the kitchen like myself. I just follow Angie's recipes and they come out tasting pretty good. So yeah, ebook, physical book, we got it on there. at our store, happyhealthyvegan.org, and you'll see the link to our store from there. Cancel Out Blind has the first printed edition. Yeah, we did a second edition update just a few months ago. Tracy, the moderator, pointed out a couple typos, nothing that would make you make something incorrectly. Just a few little things to clean it up. I think Angie swapped out a couple photos just to make things a little bit better. But yeah, first edition, second edition, they're all good. But yeah, the second edition is out now. And as we get ready for Angie's next book, which late this year, hopefully. Hope so. No, what I'm showing here, great question there, Susan. Angie's next book is not out yet. This is just the slightly updated second edition of Keep It Car Baby. Like I said, just a couple typos fixed, a couple photos swapped out, just a cleaned up. See, the back cover is a little different. It doesn't have the photo. There used to be a picture of us back here. Now it's just all just the food. Just a few little tweaks like that, just to tighten it up a little bit. Oh man, I'm out of water. That's probably a sign I've been on for a little bit. Yeah, okay. So let me try to see if I have one more book I can auction off here. No, I'm kind of embarrassed of the rest of them here, like David Wolf or something like that, I'll just put it up here. Let me know if anyone is interested in my copy of David Wolf's Superfoods. Yes, I got this in my early days of veganism, and I tried some of the stuff out and realized superfoods are super expensive, and I didn't have better health or better athletic performance or better anything. I'm just making superfood companies rich. I decided I'm going to spend my money on high quality food, like go to farmers market, buy good ingredients and stuff like that. But if anyone is interested in superfoods, let's see, it's $19 US. So again, it's kind of heavy. If anyone wants to buy this off me for $11, you can send the money to billing@lovespirals. It's in the show description. Just look down below the live chat window, billing@lovespirals.com. Or send me the PayPal, $11 there, and you can have superfoods. Or if you just want to email me off happyhealthyvegan.org, I will contact you after the live stream, and we can work it all out. Again, all the money goes not to me. It goes a little bit to the U.S. Postal Service, a little tiny bit to PayPal, and the rest goes to Sail Ranch Sanctuary in Temecula, where they are in need of some money like this weekend because of some new special acquisitions. Let's see. Okay, for animal for pets, let me try to find this one for you. Eco dogs and cats. Yeah, here's a place you might want to check out. I'm lucky that they're local in Orange County. They have vegan food options here. I'm not saying this is what you have to feed your animals or anything like that. I'm not telling you have to feed your animals a certain way, but check these guys out. All their stuff is environmentally friendly, ethically sourced as much as possible. Not only just the foods, but like toys and stuff like that. Check them out. We get our cats the what's that called? Evolution vegan kibble. Our indoor cats love it. The outdoor stray cats love it. The possums that come by at night love it. The raccoons love it when they get their hands on it too. So check them out. Not sponsored, but it's a local company. I see them at the vegan festivals. I believe everything they have there is vegan. I'm pretty darn sure. It's been a while since I've checked out all the stuff on their site. I just go and get the kibble all the time, every few months for our cats. Let's see. So anyway, enough about animals. Again, I'm not here. I don't want to tell you to feed your animals a certain way. The reason why is because ethically, of course, but I don't want you to I don't want you to run any health issues with your vet and have to spend thousands of dollars because something went wrong. I don't know that much about animal nutrition. That's not my wheelhouse. But yeah, if you want to learn more about that, I'm sure there's other YouTubers that could point you in the right direction. I just know really little about that. All right, so yeah, I see other people kind of backing up what I'm saying here. It's not like all black and white. Like humans, for sure. I know humans thrive on plant-based diet. I really don't know as much about pets. Pets are different, cats, dogs, different species. I don't want to give you any advice that will come back to you'll end up hating me and spending a lot of money at the vet. Cool. Thanks, Race Lever, for posting that link there to us at Sail Ranch Sanctuary, where the money of my book sale is going to. Appreciate that. So, the only book that really sold on the live stream was Start Solution. So if anyone is interested in the other books, as I think it was Martha did, you can contact me off happyhealthyvegan.org. Let me get the URL back for that. Oh, I just lost it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, you can contact me on happyhealthyvegan.org. Here's the link. Just find the contact page and let me know which of the books you're interested in. I got Finding Ultra. It's kind of a quick review. I think Martha was interested in the food revolution, so I'll try to hold on to that for her. And I think she was interested in Dr. Neil Barnard's Breaking the Food Seduction. And we also got Eat and Run with Scott Jurek. And Graham's 80-10-10 if you're interested, because I want to get these new homes because I said these have just been taking up space in my house and I need to clear space out for the new situation I'm creating here in this studio. So yeah, just send me a link, an email, a message. I'll get back to you. And again, all the money will go to Sail Ranch Sanctuary after I pay for postage and PayPal or whatever money service takes their little cut. Shaheen, thanks. Thank you. I'm glad I helped you in my little way on your vegan journey to go vegan. Cool. That's what our channel is all about, to show people how simple, easy, and fun and not weird it is, and how healthy and how much logical sense it makes to be vegan. It's just a win, win, win. Oh, great question there, Kiwi. You have hundreds of dollars of fishing gear cluttering up your garage. I have my dad's fishing pole in the garage. After he passed away, I took his fishing pole from him. This was like a year before I went vegan. Do you think it's ethical to sell it? That's a good. I don't even know what to do with mine either. What do you guys think? Help me and Kiwi think this through. Should I throw it away? Should I give it away? I don't think I'll sell it. I don't know. What do you guys think? What should we do with that stuff? I don't know. I really don't. So I'm just hanging on to it out of just like confusion. What do you guys think? I'll see what you guys say here. Get a little bit more water here. Herbivore Life. People tell you all the time it's too hard. Like, what's so hard about eating food that doesn't involve animals? I don't get it. Let's see. If you sell it, donate the money. Keep it, but then I don't want to keep it anymore. I just want the stuff not in my life anymore. Throw it out. Second time shop. It does hold a memory. I don't know. I mean, I never really went fishing with my dad with that pole. I just have it because I remember I gave it to him. Like, is that the one I gave him for his birthday? Like before I went vegan too. But he didn't use it. He ended up getting too sick and never really ended up going fishing. So it's just weird. I don't know what to do. It's tough. Don't throw it away. It's wasteful. I know. I don't know. I really don't know. I feel weird though as a vegan selling a fishing pole. Maybe I'll just donate it, I'll just donate it probably. Better than selling it. I guess if I sold it and gave the money to a vegan cause, that would kind of like balance out the karma to some degree. Maybe that's it. Maybe seems the right answer. I saw someone say donate or sell it and donate the money. I think that might be to my mind, there's this rationality to it, because if you throw it away, it's wasteful. If you give it away, you're encouraging people to fish. But if you sell it, but who's going to want to buy old fishing gear? But maybe you have really good stuff. Mine, I don't think is. I don't know. It's tough though. So yeah, some of these questions, or moral questions are difficult. Okay, anyway, let's move on to another question. That one is tough. I don't know if we're going to get to a conclusive answer on that one. Probably knowing me, I'll just keep hanging on to it and doing nothing with it. Donate to a place in which they only eat fish to live. Wow, what kind of place would that be? A recycling place. There's a great one, Herbivore Life. If they could reuse the materials. Huh. I wonder if I just put it in my recycling bin or something. Huh. Oh, check out Humble Bundle website. People can donate money to a charity of their choice while getting freebies. Huh, interesting. Interesting. Antarctica? No, I don't think they just live off fish in Antarctica. I'm pretty sure the scientists and researchers there have more than just a pescatarian only, just fish only diet. Um, a lot of stuff to think about there, you guys. You guys gave us, me and Kiwi, lots of stuff to think about, and this goes beyond fishing poles. You know, this goes beyond. This goes back to stuff you might find in your closet. You know, like some leather belt or shoe or something like that. What to do with it? You know, this is tough. Yeah, in my case, yeah, it belonged to my dad, who's no longer with us. But you know, I think I like to remember my dad in other ways. I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. Oh, cool. Thanks, Just Megawatt. You had that. And Sail Ranch Sanctuary shows up on Humble Bumble, where you can donate and get gifts as one of the charities you can donate to. So does nutritionfacts.org. All right, cool. Good to point out. Cool. Thanks, Mara Martin. Thanks. I'm glad you like our advice here. Race lever. That's an interesting idea. Of course, that you would think of that one. Old Pueblo, I'm not quite a senior citizen yet, so thank you for the backhanded compliment, though. Joseph, why do you want my phone number for? I can't imagine why you would want to call me. You know, Fabula, you're exactly right. I actually did do that. Fabula Alice said maybe try to repurpose it, maybe as a garden pole for a plant to grow on. And that's exactly what happened. I have something in the garden that was leaning over, and I was trying to find like a stick, like a little stick for it to grow on. I go, wait, I have the fishing rod. So I just jammed that in the ground and tied the plant to it, and it's all good now. But I'm going, what am I going to do in the long run? But yeah, in the short term right now, yeah, the top of the fishing pole is making a great like support for a garden plant. So yeah, you read my mind there. That's what I was doing exactly. Cool, Stephanie. I'm glad you like our channel. Thanks so much. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it for the book sale here. Again, I'll check my email after this is over. Maybe I'll grab a little bite, so it might not happen instantaneously. And I'm probably not going to leave this live stream up too long because I'm afraid people will bid on the books, and this was happening live. Only Start Solutions sold though. But yeah, I'll check that out. So let's see. Maybe I'll do another question or two here. And I should get going. Been on 2 hours. Starting to feel a little hungry now. It's been a while since I had that sandwich earlier. Let's see, silk and wool shawls. Yeah, same thing, same kind of ethical dilemma there. I think the best thing to do in those cases, if you don't have any kind of like, it wasn't a gift from like a deceased parent or friend or something like that, would just be to give them away. Destruction just seems so extreme, you know. Just give them away. You just get the karma of the object away from you, and that way too you don't have to worry about it, and you won't, you don't want to wear it obviously, because that would, at least for me in my mind, I'd be like tacitly supporting the industries that create that suffering. So I think, yeah, best thing like that, just with clothing, just donate them, get rid of them, give them to a friend, give them to a charity, a used clothing store, just give it to them. Old Pueblo Vegan, a Belmont Shore jog. We could, but I kind of suck at jogging right now since I haven't been doing that much jogging. I've been training in other ways. You want me to go on for 3 hours, Waste Lever? Wow, I wish I was as energetic as you tonight. I'm feeling the effects of probably needing to get in the kitchen and get some dinner going. Probably Angie's, I told you, she's not feeling that great today. We've just been going so just doing so much for the past few days. I think she just wants to relax today. Yeah, I might make a shirt like that, Pam. I should, because I've been saying that for so long, huh? Um, let's do a few other questions here before I split. Anything else that maybe I didn't answer? Because a lot of questions are streaming by. I can't see everything, obviously. So if there's anything you'd like to ask me, any Bus Falafel in Long Beach, that's easy. That's Hip P, the Hip P over on 4th Street by the Art there. I've talked about them earlier tonight. Even though they're not listed as a vegan restaurant, I've talked to them. Everything they have is vegan. Hopefully they didn't change that in the past month or two. I haven't been there in the past month or two, but yeah, the whole time they've been in existence, everything's been vegan. Even weird dessert things they've added in. Vegan tacos right now, Fabla. That sounds really friggin' good. I'd like that. Yeah, I know, angry vegan. It's a tough dilemma. If you give it away, then that person will wear it and therefore supporting it. However, that person would probably be wearing it anyway. I'm not like condoning that and saying that's a justification, but I mean, they would probably be wearing animal products anyway if they went to a store and got it, but they would be, what I'm saying is they would already be wearing stuff that promotes cruelty. A vegan probably shouldn't, if you have a leather or silk or woolen thing, you probably shouldn't. I don't know. It's a tough dilemma. It really is a tough dilemma. Mara Martin, your book, our vegan book, is oil free and salt free. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Cubic Carb Baby is definitely oil and salt free. I mean, if you want to add oil or salt, we're not going to stop you or anything like that, but the recipes themselves do not call for oil and salt. So yeah, if that's up your alley, and there's also no onions or garlic. Again, if you want to throw some in the recipes, we're not going to stop you. But the way Angie has them, yeah, no oil, salt, onions, or garlic. Ryan Hurst. Now, I don't know about how to clean up after your dog. Maybe bags that are made out of like biodegradable plant stuff, possibly. I know that they exist. I don't know if they make them yet for animal poop stuff, but I guess so. Give it to a homeless person? Yeah, it's not a bad idea either, huh? Oh, Stephanie, you want to learn to cook without oil? We got you covered here. Keep it carb, baby. We tell you, we have the printed book and we have the ebook as well. Take your pick. The printed book's cool because it has this nice spine. You could lay it flat and open, but I guess you could do the same thing with your tablet, iPad, or iPhone too with the ebook. And the ebook's half the price. So yeah, check out our website, happyhealthyvegan.org. Let me put the link here. Yeah, keep it carb, baby. Oil-free, easy recipes. Yeah, we've never I wish this recipe had oil. It's never, been an issue at all. How much is it? If I remember correctly, guys, I believe the ebook is $12 or $12.99. And the printed book, I believe, is $25 plus shipping, which the post office keeps increasing the cost of every year. I have to send it in a padded priority mail thing. It's a little expensive, so it's worth it all though, because the book you see is big, full color, beautiful, but it becomes more of a $30 purchase. So if that's cool with you because of the shipping, nice. If not, no shipping for an ebook. I think it's $12 or $12.99, and you get it, instantaneously. So either way, yeah, you can't go wrong. Cool. Susan Orr, nice cookbook. Yeah, someone made a purchase earlier today on our web store. So if that was you, Susan, I couldn't see who that was from. So thank you. Yeah, thanks so much, guys. Yeah, the books, I'm gonna say they're a lot of work, especially keeping them in stock. They cost a lot to make a new printing of books. You got to lay all the cash out right. It's an endeavor. Oh, cool. Thanks everyone. Thanks for all the good vibes there. All right, guys. I really should split now. 2 hours and almost 10 minutes here, and I'm actually really looking to getting some dinner made for the fam, me and Angie. And Angie is hot. Definitely right. Race Lovers offering that I'll twerk if you order more. And again, if you guys contacted me about the books I'm selling here, I'll check the email. Maybe I'll grab a little snack first, but I will definitely get in contact with you this evening sometime. Before I go to bed for sure, I'll get in contact with you guys and we'll arrange how to sell you one of these books that you might be interested in for sure. And again, if you just want to help out Sail Ranch Sanctuary, don't want to mess with my silly books here, my vegan books, they're not silly. Check out Sail Ranch Sanctuary. Let me give you their link too once again. I backed. Oh man, I lost it. Here it is. sailranchsanctuary.org. So go to sailranchsanctuary.org and give them a helping hand this weekend too, because they can use it. All right, guys. So, cool. Before Life. Yeah, I'm glad you're able to make it too. I came on a slightly different day. I usually don't come on Sundays, even though I have in the past. And I usually come on around this time of the day or night on weekday evenings. So, yeah, I came on a little bit earlier. I got to see some different people, or some people I haven't seen for a long time. So thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot for just being a great crowd today. And again, thanks to Race Lover for single-handedly, we didn't have Tracy tonight, for single-handedly keeping the trolls at bay. You know, no funny business got through. So you're on top of it like a vegan hawk. All right, thanks, guys. So I got to go figure out dinner. So anyway, yeah, if you're interested in the books, happyhealthyvegan.org, send me a message there, and I'll check my email. How about Sail Ranch Sanctuary? Put the link in there. And I'm not sure when my next live stream will be, guys, but it will definitely not be in the next few days. And usually I was trying to aim for Wednesdays, but that's my birthday, so I'm going to probably be doing other activities. So you'll probably see me again in a weekish time. And I'm going to split now. Hey, Angie.
Hey, did you tell them that Sail Ranch just had to do an emergency rescue this weekend?
That was it. The reason why we're trying to help out Sail Ranch Sanctuary, I told them that they got some new acquisitions. Yeah, an emergency rescue.
Yeah, they should look on their Instagram to see there's like video and
Yeah.
photos and details about the emergency
Yeah.
rescue.
Angie points out, I should have mentioned this. Yeah, you learned about it from Instagram. Check out Sail Ranch Sanctuary on Instagram, and they have video and more details about just this emergency rescue new animal for them this weekend. Came in Friday night, so an expensive acquisition for them. Sail Ranch Sanctuary on Instagram. Check out the video, and you can see more about why we're trying to help them out right now. You know, I just can't say enough about the great work that they do, the compassion, just the dedication they have for these animals that they rescue. It makes our activism and outreach just look silly compared to what they're doing. I just feel lame, you know. But anything we can do to help them, I'm all about it. You know, it just brings a tear to my eye to see the help that these animals are getting from everyone that works and volunteers at Sail Ranch. You know, veterinarians who are on call 24 hours a day. It just blows my mind how compassionate people can be. It really does. So anyway, give them a helping hand, and we'll end this live stream now. Angie's in the back. She didn't put her makeup on today, guys.
I don't have any pants.
And she doesn't have any pants on either. I know that probably would want more of you probably would want to see it. She has on a long tie-dye shirt right now. It's really quite a funny sight. I wish you guys could see it. But anyway, yeah, you wouldn't get banned. I see girls wearing way less all the time online.
Yeah.
There's nothing improper or indecent, but yeah, we will just leave it at that, guys.
I'm able to imagine it.
You have to just imagine this. Angie, no makeup and a long tie-dye shirt with no pants. So I'm going to leave you on that happy note right now, guys. So thanks, guys. You guys have been amazing, a great, positive group of people, and I can thank Race Lever for single-handedly running a tight ship here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Sold to Start Solution. A few people said they emailed me because they don't have PayPal, so I'm going to go check that out now, too.
Yeah. Is that the only book people are interested in?
No, Martha is interested, I think, in a couple of them. I think Food Revolution and Neil Bernard.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You tell them that the Eat, Run, and the Rich Roll are really good reads.
Yeah, I told people that, so I'm going to go check the email. All right, thanks, guys. You guys have been lovely. Love y'all. And I'll see you again in a weekish time. Look for your notifications. Make sure you have that bell hit. All right, guys. Good night. Much love. Bye-bye.